Well, come on now.
Joe Boy Productions.
Been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Hey, and when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see myself. Just because you are, I am. Just because I am, you are. Rude boy. Hey, come on now, yo.
I came up homeless in hotels, man, them shelters trust I felt the way. My friends would try to walk me home, I would detour another way. They needed my protection, I'd protect them and I'd make them pay. That's how I made my little paper. I was 8 but didn't play. Never knew my father, but the streets just made me harder. Plus I had a chip on shoulder. I was young but acting older. If you crossed me, I would fold just like iced coffee. I was colder. Times was wicked, got explicit, disrespect me, and I showed you that.
Been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Rude boy. And when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see
my
myself.
teenage years, it got crazy. Lord help you if you tried to play me. My only parent was a lady. Streets had me, she couldn't save me. Life's a movie, life's Scorsese. Guns and drugs, everything crazy. Will I make it to 20? Maybe look myself in mirror daily. Where I see me going is kind of blurry. I'm just not knowing. Left for prison if that shows in my legacy. Will be closing. Gotta lose that grudge I'm holding. Cause my life was almost stolen. Always look at the bright side and always keep my mind open because
just because you are, I am. Just because I am, you are. Look at the bright side. Come on, just look at the bright side.
I'm trying to change my life around now. Wanna see heaven, not downtown. Devil's not a lie. Your body fry, so live righteous above ground. No matter how hard you got it, someone got it harder. Learn from other people's mistakes in life, you make it smarter. Don't let troubles you ended with make you a problem starter. Don't be quick to flip, have thicker skin like body armor. The wrong reaction, you get capping and you'll be a goner. What comes around, it goes around. That phrase we call it karma. Yeah.
Been through some rough time in my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. Easy. And when I looking in the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see myself. Been through some rough time of my life. Been through some hard time through my life. Been through some wicked time. And when I looking at the mirror, I can see myself. Rude boy, I'm blessed. Rude boy, looking at the real survivor. Real survivor. Come on now, yo, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Yo, what's goody? It's your boy Worldarama. I'm motherfucking back. A little hiatus. I took a little couple week hiatus and shit because I was going through some stuff, making shit happen, completing a lot of projects. As y'all know, that song that I just started the show off with, that's called Tough Times. It's on the Link Between Volume 8 out right now off of Joe Boy Productions. Shout out D.A.J. Johnson, Crucial Mr. One Love, DJ Weirdy Wolf, Psycho 6. You know what I mean? I got that project out right now. It's 7 songs on there. I re-released the Flowers, My Flowers record, and the Go Bay Bay is on there as well. Those is produced by Go Bay Bay is produced by Blue Diaz. My Flowers is produced by my dude DJ Navera out of London, and then I got a song on there called Acting Funny. Well, I'm singing. It's like some R&B shit. It was about a situation I went through with my baby moms some years back, but I re-released it. That was produced by a producer named Shomar. Shout out to him. But all of the other Caribbean-infused records is produced by D.A.J. Johnson for Joe Boy Productions. But, yeah. So I wanted to say it was a couple of things that happened in the last couple of weeks and shit, but the most recent thing that happened just recently was the Juneteenth event or whatever. Actually, not the event, but the June. Well, actually, shout out to Rough Riders Radio because I was at their Juneteenth festival. They had a parade in Harlem. First, I was at the Puerto Rican Day Parade, as I usually go to every year through my union and Rough Riders. I was with both of them, you know what I'm saying, was like float hopping and stuff like that. And then I went to Harlem, and me and Crucial Mr. One Love performed 2 records at the Juneteenth festival. We wasn't in the parade, but we was at the festival. And I also went to a Juneteenth barbecue. And then I see this dude, Charleston White, online talking shit about Juneteenth and saying how, you know, here we are being fooled again and we're celebrating a holiday when they fooled us. Because for everybody that don't know, Juneteenth is derived from June 19th. And that was 1865 when the slaves were told that they were freed or emancipated. But it really happened 1862. So 3 years later, the slaves were told that they were free when they was free already 3 years already. It was already free 3 years prior to when they was told. And now there's a holiday celebrating when we were told late that we were freed. And I keep saying we because I don't consider myself a slave, but I'm a black person in America. So that is a part of my history. So I can't really try to like mask it and act like I wasn't a part of that because my great grandmothers and all, grandfathers and all that, they were slaves. That's a fact. We can't get away from that. But I've seen something online and I want to talk about it. And it's called 7 Lies About Slavery That Racists Love Spreading and People Actually Believe. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to pay close attention to the shit that I'm about to read to y'all, okay? 7 lies about slavery that racists love spreading and people actually believe. Anybody that's tuning in on the live, if y'all want to say something to it, y'all can. Don't call up because I'm reading off the phone that y'all will call up on, but just keep your comments to yourself and then call up after, all right? So, the truth. Nearly a third of white families own slaves and participated as even overseers, right? More importantly, the entire society, norms, businesses, industries, etc., were all built around slavery, meaning all whites benefited from it. You heard? So there's not one white person that you know whose family grew up in America can say that their ancestors were not participating or benefiting off of slavery. So I know we all got white friends now. Everybody's unified now. It's all peace and love and harmony. But those ancestors of those white friends that you have, yes, their ancestors were benefiting off of your ancestors being slaves. Okay? So that's just the beginning of it right now. It's a lot more, and I want to get into this shit. Okay. Lie number 2. Blacks willingly fought for the Confederacy during the Civil War and were happy to do so. Y'all heard that? Now, the Civil War was won mainly because of the black slaves, because a lot of the slave masters didn't get drafted. They sent their slaves because the slaves were their property. So they didn't have to go to war. They sent their black slaves to go to war. Now, look. People use this lie to argue that many enslaved people were happy and loyal. The truth is, the enslaved were often forced to cook and clean for Confederate soldiers. Whites didn't want slaves with, let me take my glasses off so I can read this better. Whites didn't want slaves with guns initially. They weren't all soldiers at first. And it definitely wasn't always willing, meaning that the slaves didn't want to willingly go and fight in the war for these white guys. Okay. When they were accepted on the battlefields, many wanted the freedom that fighting in the war would give them or family. Slave masters also signed up their slaves in their place. FYI, Abraham Lincoln would eventually reveal that had it not been for the Negro soldiers, the Union would have lost the war. So basically, all of the black slaves that were in the war fighting this Civil War is the reason why the Civil War was won. So you can tell already by how now blacks are accepted in all of these different sports and all of these different things, how we dominate, because we are the elite race. Like, we are stronger. You know what I'm saying? We are handsomer. Our women are prettier and sexier. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know how a lot of these sports guys get rich and famous and they go to marry white women, but I think it was so many years of brainwashing our women to think that they don't need their men, that they're so aggressive and angry, and this is why us men don't be wanting to deal with that shit and go to other races. But we are the elite people. And I say this all the time, but this melanin in our skin makes us look younger at older ages, and it stops us from having like excessive skin cancer, like what other races are getting, excessive skin cancer and glaucoma and all that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Again, y'all know that this melanin in our skin per ounce is worth more than the most precious metal in the world, which is gold. Melanin is more precious than gold. Just know that. All right. Now, lie number 3, and we're doing this in commemory of Juneteenth. All right. So I'm letting y'all know. These are the lies that people tell about slavery that make that some of you black people believe, or white people. You know what I'm saying? Lie number 3. House slaves had it much better than the field slaves. Now, you know, they always be talking about field niggas and house niggas, and, you know, from the movie Django and, you know, Uncle Ruckus and all these people that they feel like since these guys is in the house with the slave masters that they're treated better and they're better than the slave niggas. But listen to this. We all thought that, right? Both faced hardships. Most of the house slaves were women and children who faced constant brutality, including frequent rape from the mistresses and masters. This means that the women were raping the boys that were in the house, and the men were raping the women. This is how a lot of our great grandmothers and grandfathers were born, from slave masters raping our women, and the women raping the boys and the men that was there. Because even a young teenager that's a slave, a house nigga that's in a house, he's still a young, strapping young teenager. Somebody that's 14, 15 years old, he's still got muscles, he's strong, you know what I'm saying? His dick is working, he got puberty. So these ladies be raping these dudes and making babies. Now listen to this, it's not over yet, right? Right? They were expected to be near and on call more than those in the field, meaning mistreatment was often more frequent and constant. So since you was up close with the slave owners, the slave masters and their wives and their family, that you were around them and they could do whatever to you that they wanted to because you were their property, right? This is especially in the masters. If the masters made you one of his choices, meaning like if a master really wanted that slave, that woman, and he was fucking her all the time, which was making babies, you could also face the wrath of the mistress if she knew her husband desired you and bore his children. So our great grandmothers who were born into slavery, like the masters were raping their female slaves, and the child were born, which were one of our great grandmothers or great grandfathers, the wife of that slave master would do foul shit to that woman because her husband enjoyed that black woman's vagina more than his white wife. So that goes and clearly tell you, Duck Camp 87, what's good? We talking about some of the myths about slavery that people didn't know or they believe, you know what I'm saying? So if you was a house nigga and most of them were the women and children and they left the big strapping men outside doing the cotton picking and doing everything. They were doing everything. They wasn't just picking cotton. When the slave masters was loving the women so much and they was having sex with them, the wives of the slave masters were being so angry that her husband was choosing that slave over her, that she was doing real foul shit to them, like whipping them or possibly even killing them. Because you know a lot of white women got a lot of black slaves killed by lies and saying they did this, they did that. You know what I mean? You already know from the situation with Emmett Till. He whistled at a white woman and they came down and dragged him and killed him and shit like that. His own uncle gave him up. If y'all seen the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. But the young boys were also raped by the white women because they was young strapping boys with bigger cocks than they fucking husbands. Clearly. All right. Okay. Rape of house slaves was so common that black Americans today have an average of 16.7% white DNA. This is no matter your complexion. So no matter if you black as motherfucking coal or you light skin, the slave masters and the slave masters' wives were raping the slaves so much that there's no way that you don't have no white in you. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? It's been hundreds of centuries that this country has been built off the backs of slaves. And all of those centuries ago, we were just property. We weren't equal. We weren't even considered human. We were considered property, where we were sold and bought and used to do whatever the fuck we want. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I think about shit like this and reading all of this stuff about slavery. Yo, this shit makes me so angry that I knew I wouldn't have been a good abiding slave back then. I would have probably got hung, or I would have been one of them guys that was revolting and killing mad people. I'm just too much of a fucking aggressive warrior for that. Okay. Lie number 4. Enslaved people were limited, docile, and or loyal, meaning like we were very passive and we were doing this and we did whatever they say. That's a lie. That's a lie. Right? This part of the happy, content slave myth is connected to stereotypes that blacks thrived under tight control and with simple, hassy physical tasks because of lack of intelligence. Right? That's a lie. The truth is, we fought back consistently from the ships' revolts before even reaching the Americas to thousands of rebellions over the centuries. We had to deal with slavery, but never accepted it. So don't let nobody tell you that, oh, we was happy with being slaves. And you know what I mean? I knew a couple of slaves. I don't know a couple of slaves because I wasn't in that time, but I'm sure that back then a lot of people were so comfortable and acceptance of the treatment that they were getting that when the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, a lot of slaves probably didn't want to go anywhere because they were so comfortable with it. You get comfortable with certain shit at a certain time, like certain people being in relationships that they're not happy, and you get a little bit of comfortability with it and you start accepting it. But no, slaves were never happy. Just like y'all see movies like Amistad and all that shit where mad slaves were being rebellious and they were all thrown in the ocean before they even got here because they were rebellion and they didn't want that. You feel me? So no, slaves were never happy with being slaves at all. All right? And that's one of them, that's myth. That was lie number 4. Okay? Lie number 5. Lincoln wanted us free. Now everybody thinks Abraham Lincoln signed that or wrote that Emancipation Proclamation to make sure that blacks were equal and free. But listen to this. Abraham Lincoln didn't order troops south to free enslaved people. Whites love saying Lincoln freed the slaves, but he was just trying to keep the U.S. from spilling into two. So basically, let me read that again. Abraham Lincoln didn't order troops south to free enslaved people. Whites love saying Lincoln freed the slaves, but he was just trying to keep the U.S. from splitting into two. That's it. It wasn't about freeing the slaves. He just didn't want America splitting into two, right? Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation only set some enslaved folks free. And in private, he made it clear he thought we were inferior. Like all white people, so that's not a surprise. Like even though Lincoln didn't want the country to split into two, meaning that blacks will have one side and whites will have one side, he just wanted to free it so everybody could seem like they're equal. We already know that mad white people figured that we were inferior to them. And I don't know how, because we were superior in every way. When we were on the slave ships, and I keep saying we because, yeah, I'm a strong, strapping black man too, but when slaves were on these slave ships, those white boys could clearly see that we were stronger than them, unless you were a Viking or something like that, because those Viking motherfuckers were huge motherfuckers. But you could clearly see that these fucking strong black slaves were way more advanced physically than them. And they were all naked. So they were looking at their cocks, they were looking at their muscles, their body. You could clearly see who was more of superior than that. This is why a lot of white people were always filling everyone with lies and saying, oh, blacks this and blacks that, but because they were worried. It wasn't that they were feeling superior, they were feeling inferior inside and worried, all right? Okay, lie number 6. The Civil War wasn't about enslavement, okay? Whitewashed versions of history, which a lot of shit that happened in history were burned, flooded, torn up, shredded, and made you believe that there was something different than it was, okay? Whitewashed versions of history want us to believe the Civil War was about honorable men protecting their communities and Southern heritage. This too is a lie. In actuality, it was a conscious effort to extend our bondage. Mississippi lawmakers even said this. Our position is thoroughly identified with the institution of slavery, the greatest material interest of the world. So I say this shit all the time, that us being slaves coming to this country they said it right here. Our position is thoroughly identified with the institution of slavery, the greatest material interest in the world. This country was built on slavery. When Christopher Columbus and all of those motherfuckers came here and was killing off the Indians and shit like that, which they actually got some restitution because now they don't have to never pay taxes. They don't have to, they got all of these, this tobacco tariff tax that they don't pay. They got all of these casinos where they could gamble and do whatever the fuck they want. They actually are getting their just due. But blacks never did. But this country was built off the backs of slaves, from the selling of them, from the labor of them and everything. So Juneteenth is not really just about letting people know when they were freed 3 years after they really were supposed to be freed. We were actually the bread and butter of America, which we still are. And I'm just going to go off of one thing. This whole hip hop culture that is only 51 years old now is still a $1 trillion industry, and blacks don't own it. And you see when blacks do get a little bit of power, you see what happens. Look at Puff. And I don't want to go into this with Puff again. I don't even want to go into that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that was lie number 6. Lie number 7. Slavery was abolished in 1965 and was well for black Americans. Once slavery became illegal, Southern and Northern breeding states found solace in the 13th Amendment. Listen to this. This is important, y'all. This is very important. Once slavery became illegal, Southern and Northern breeding states found solace in the 13th Amendment, the same one that abolished slavery. The law permitted slavery and involuntary servitude as a punishment for crime. Blacks were arrested indiscriminately for things such as being unemployed. Crimes were punishable with a huge fine, which many could not pay because they were unemployed. So they were imprisoned and leased to private businesses which used them for manual labor. This was the convenient lease system. Now, I know everybody heard of Corecraft before, right? Y'all all heard of Corecraft because a lot of our black people went to jail. Over 200,000 blacks became victims of the convenient lease system. Now, I'm going to break this down to y'all. All of my peoples that went to jail before, and y'all all got y'all jobs that was paying y'all 11 cents. What was it, 11 cents an hour or 11 cents a day? 11 cents an hour to do stuff, whether you was making license plates, whether you was making soap, whether you was making anything that says Corecraft on it, that is stemming from that. Meaning that when the slaves were freed, it was hundreds of years of them being slaves living on this plantation. So when you were freed, where the fuck was you going? You had to get some type of
bank loan or some type of money to go and start to do something, or you just built a house off of the wood that was in the forest. You couldn't go nowhere because you didn't have nothing. You came here as a slave. You were born into slavery. You was raised into slavery. So when you were freed, where the fuck were you going? So now this is why the police have this subconscious ideal that black people are animals and they're out here just to capture black people. Because jaywalking, soliciting, hanging around an establishment that you're not affiliated with, all of these small little crimes, these were all invented to then capture the slaves again and put them in jail so they can lease you for your labor again. Because the white people, they did not want slaves to be freed because that labor from the slaves were so important and so financially lucrative that they were so upset about this being done. So this is why if you look at the police symbol, you'll see it's a slave master with a whip, with a bird and an Indian. If you notice, look, everybody that's paying attention to this, look at the police symbol. All you gotta do is look it up on Google. What is the police symbol for the police? And you will see there's a slave master with a whip in his hand with a bird and an Indian. That's what the police stand for. They were the Ku Klux Klan members. Now wasn't the KKK, they were the cops. They were the police department to catch all of the slaves that were now freed and had nowhere to go. And they had all of these new rules now about jaywalking and soliciting and just hanging out and doing shit like that. Where the fuck was these motherfuckers going? That's like now with a lot of these immigrants. You see how all of these migrants came here? They put them up in hotels and giving them money and giving them food and all of this stuff like that. But when slaves were brought here, they had nothing. They were working, getting whipped, raped, beat, and killed. And then when the Emancipation Proclamation was signed and they were released from these slave owners' rebellion, they had nowhere to go. So now the police was sent to capture them, to put them back in jail, to then lease out them again to be working. And this is why Corecraft, every time somebody goes to jail and you're getting 11 cents an hour to work, it's back to slavery again. So you're back, once you get arrested, you're back slaves again. So now not only do you gotta fight, not even fight, you gotta accept the bullshit that you're getting from the COs and the judicial system, you still gotta fight against all of the other nationalities like the Spanish people, the Aryan nation, white people, the blacks, your own kind, and still getting raped and stuff in there, in jail. So all of you young guys now that's in your young teens and 20s and y'all are out here killing up each other and y'all are out here rapping about how you catching all of these bodies and you got all these ops and stuff like that. Y'all really need to know and understand where you come from, because when the Civil War happens again, which it is, because all of these fucking South Americans and Venezuelans coming here, there's gonna be a civil war again. Something's gonna happen. Because these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the cops. You see how our Americans, we are so brainwashed into obeying the cops and doing whatever they say. Although they'll kill you, they'll throw you on the ground, stomp your face, do whatever to you. These motherfucking South Americans, they don't give a fuck about the police. They obviously don't. You see niggas shooting up the cops, they beating up the cops, they doing everything to the cops. They wasn't brought up on slavery. These Venezuelans and these South Americans, they're not brainwashed by the America's police system. They're not. They always brought here and given handouts, money every month on cards, places to live. They don't give a fuck about the law. They just want, some of them are here for a better American dream, but some of them don't give a fuck about this shit. Like our people, we are brainwashed into believing that, oh, we gotta obey and do whatever they say and let them violate us and do whatever. But these motherfucking Venezuelans and these Ecuadorians and these Mexicans, they don't give a fuck about that shit. And that's why some of these young motherfuckers is going against these police like that. You know what I'm saying? But there will be a civil war. And you black motherfuckers that's out here killing up each other and rapping about it, y'all don't realize that y'all are the soldiers that's gonna be defending our race. And y'all killing off each other like at a random rate. This is why the white people, they don't give a fuck no more, because they like, yo, y'all kill yourselves
already. We don't have to ride around in pickup trucks or on horses and burn crosses on your fucking lawn and drag you out your house and hang you and kill you because y'all doing it amongst yourselves. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it, but you know what? That's what it is. And that was my take on the Juneteenth and the 7 lies that people think is true about slavery, which is not. So if you listen to it through the whole thing or you watching this on a rebroadcast, that was the 7 lies about slaves that racists love spreading and people actually believe. I hope I cleared up some things for you. You know what I mean? Shout out to D.A.J. Johnson on the live as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I just opened the show with the Tough Times, dope ass record, dope ass hook. You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It was some other stuff I wanted to talk to y'all about too. I didn't put a lot of things in here that I want to talk about. I do a lot of I watch a lot of exercise stuff as well. Back on the Juneteenth thing. For everybody who don't know what Juneteenth meant, Juneteenth is a holiday on June 19th to commemorate the emancipation of enslaved people in the U.S. The holiday was first celebrated in Texas, where on that date in 1865, in the aftermath of the Civil War, enslaved people were declared free under the terms of the 1862 Emancipation Proclamation. So that goes to show you, they say Juneteenth started June 19th, 1865, but in all actuality, the Emancipation Proclamation was really enforced or put out there 1862. So it was 3 years before the slaves were really notified that they were free, So we're celebrating Juneteenth, 1965, but the slaves were really free 3 years prior to that. But we were fooled and bamboozled to not know because they didn't want to let that free labor go. Or even all of them slave masters raping the fucking women and the women raping the men and stuff like that. They didn't want to let that shit go. And subconsciously, we're still slaves now to this day. You know what I mean? And I talk about this shit all the time, but a lot of the women were brainwashed to think that they didn't need their men. This is why they were given project apartments and welfare, and they couldn't have men living with them. And then in turn, this is the reason why a lot of women feel like they're black independent women and they don't need men, and they all so rebellious and aggressive towards the men because they're now put in a position to where they feel like they can raise children on their own and not need a man around. Because there's no other nationality that feels that way. Chinese people don't feel that way. Arabic women don't feel that way. Even Guyanese people. You know what I'm saying? I know still some Guyanese people, and they're South American. I know some Guyanese people now to this day where their wives just stay home. And the men come to work and do all that. They're not talking about I'm independent, I'm an independent woman, I don't need nobody. Fuck that, I could do this on my own. Only black people and black women were brainwashed to feel that way, that they don't need a man. It's still mad women all online right now. If you go all through social media, they talking about how I don't need a man. I could do this on my own. I'm making more money than this man. I don't need but let your tire go flat. Let you need a fucking roof fixed or roof built. You know what I'm saying? Let your wall need to be splat or something done again. All of the shit that's built, all this construction shit, it's men doing it. And I've been seeing a lot of fucking little miniature Ecuadorian women holding the stop signs at these construction sites. I've been seeing that. Y'all been getting a lot of fucking jobs in construction, but y'all ain't doing the building. Y'all just standing outside getting about $40 an hour, holding the yield and stop and go signs. Y'all ain't doing that hard labor because only men can do that. A man. Yo, what's goody? JB Funkadelic, we talking a lot about the Juneteenth situation and slavery and things of that sort. That's what's going on, my dude. We talking about that. If you want to speak on that, you could call in. The number's right there, 516-540-1684. We talking about the Juneteenth situation and what went on back in the history days and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You could give your opinion on it too, you know? The lines are open. You know what I mean? I'm going to give people a little bit more time to come in and say what they want to say. And then I'm going to move on to the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. Word. I mean, you could call up and say what you want to say. You heard? there was a couple of things that I sent to myself that I wanted to talk about. You heard? I send myself a lot of, let's see, what's this?
Let me tell you something. Let's start right here. I don't eat beef. I eat Wagyu. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? That's $1,000 steak. I don't eat that cheap hamburger.
Number one.
This is Lotto talking about she don't eat beef. She eats Wagyu. Now, I don't think she knows what Wagyu is, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we gonna clear that up right now. Listen to this, y'all.
Wagyu is beef. So when you say you don't eat beef, that means you don't eat Wagyu. Because Wagyu is beef. Number two, you're not eating real Wagyu. You're eating a knockoff version of the real Japanese Wagyu. Japanese will not let Americans have their real Wagyu. Period. Point blank. So you're not eating real Wagyu. You're eating a knockoff version of it. And number three, you ain't that high up in society where you gotta eat some regular ass beef sometimes. You can think you up there, but you're not. Nobody is. Not even the rich and famous eat real Wagyu all the time. Wanna know why? Because you can't. It ain't nothing but fucking fat. That's like swallowing fat and lard all the time. That's what Wagyu is. Cow fat. So you like eating cow fat all the time, you might as well get yourself get ready to get sick. Because you a dumbass if you eat Wagyu all the fucking time. You paying $1,000 for cow fat, you big dumbass.
Let me tell you something. Let's start right here. I don't eat beef. I eat Wagyu. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so that's Lotto talking about she don't eat beef, she just eat Wagyu, but this other guy cleaned it up and said Wagyu ain't nothing but cow fat. So, and I've had Wagyu before, and it's not great to me. It's not great at all, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But let's go into, see, I want to go into some of the stuff that I've been sending to myself.
Did you know that the term good morning was originated when our ancestors were being held as captives during so-called slavery? Slave owners, after spending all night torturing, murdering, and kidnapping their loved ones, would greet them at sunrise with, "Did you have a good morning?" That was their way of mocking us because they knew that we had just spent all night crying and mourning the loss of our loved ones. When you look this information up online, you'll see a bunch of articles and even videos made by our own people gaslighting and claiming that this information isn't true. But some simple etymology research will quickly refute their claims. The word morning with a U was created in the 1200s, but the word morning without the U was created in the late 1400s, right when our ancestors in the Americas were stolen and held as captives. I know a lot of people like to make fun of those that use the greetings, grand risings, calling them woke or hoteps. But words are powerful and they carry frequencies, which is why they are spelled. Therefore, if you are still mourning, you are in a lower vibrational frequency, and the joke's actually on you. So if you know this information and you continue to use the term good morning, you are a product of your own ignorance. Let me know in the comments section if you were aware of this fact.
Yo, you see this shit? Like, we don't even be knowing shit. Like, we all be saying good morning, good morning. Some people even get mad at you when you don't say good morning. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're right, Jay Funkadelic. We live in a nutty world today. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right. I don't know why the fuck they made Joe Biden president. That motherfucker was the main motherfucker that said that we were animals and that he didn't want his children going to school with us and everything like that. But then all of these decades later, when he finally wanted to become president, because that's when you're a councilman or you're in the Congress and you're trying to get to the highest point you could get is the president. And he wanted to become president. So he went around trying to get black votes and try to say, oh, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. But you could clearly go on YouTube and see from years ago that he was saying as a congressman that he didn't want his family around black people because we were animals. He even wrote the crime bill that sent so many black people to jail. When they released crack into the city in the end of the 70s and the 80s, he wrote that crime bill that when blacks would get caught with little amounts of crack or cocaine, that they would go to jail. When everybody knew that cocaine was a white man's drug. It was so expensive that you had to have money to get it. And white people were the ones snorting it the most. But all of that shit was sent into the community to destroy the black community. And they were giving all of these women apartments and welfare with no men around, so that made men have to go and sell crack to their own peoples. But when they got arrested for it, they would go to jail for astronomically long amounts of time, where they were then being slaves again. So this country has been constantly living off the backs of black people and treating us like we were shit to make us believe that we are inferior when we are actually the economic revenue of this country. Black people, whether it's bad or indifferent, black people, whether we were slaves, whether we were inmates, whether we were whatever, whether we were rappers that signed to labels that are getting robbed, we are the economic revenue of this country. So how the fuck could we be inferior to y'all? Please tell me. I don't make it make sense to me. Cause me, and I don't gotta be woke for this. You just gotta be a smart, intelligent motherfucker to understand that everything around this country, it was off the backs of black people. Whether we were getting robbed for it, whether we were anything. How can we be inferior when we are the cash cows of this fucking country? How? I want somebody to call in, preferably somebody that's white. Call in and debate with me. Say something like, I want to know. I want to hear from a white person that could tell me, how could we possibly have been inferior to y'all if we are the economic fuel that keeps this country going? Now, I dare somebody to say that I'm lying or I'm bugging. Shout out to Jay Funkadelic. And most people get arrested by the police. They refuse to cooperate. We shouldn't. If you're wrong, then you should go down. But when the police is doing fuck shit, why? Why? Everybody say, oh, you should just comply. You can just comply. Granted, if you ain't doing nothing, you can't comply, but you'll comply and still get killed. I don't understand. You'll comply and still get killed. And a lot of people don't like my take on the things that I'm saying because I may sound like a militant motherfucker. But yeah, I am. But I don't want to keep going on and on about that because I want to talk about my peoples now. I want to go into some shit with my peoples. Now, for the last couple weeks, I've been dealing with a certain people. And y'all know if y'all see me out the last couple weeks, you know, the last couple weeks I haven't been dealing with them, but for the last couple months, I've been running around with a certain select people and shit like that. Shout out to Lazarus, Blue Diaz, Lonnie Lyric, Miss Seattle, Itsu, that nigga Reggie Lanes. Who else? Who else was a part of that? Another female artist named Candace. We would all be running around together doing shit, going to different events and things of that sort and all of that shit. But the last couple of the month or so, inform me and let me know that you got to watch everybody you have around you. You can't always show love to everybody. You can't always put people in position. You just can't. And it's sorry to say, but everybody that's around you, like in a team format, is not really your team. You know what I'm saying? And preferably, I want to say something about people. And you can put somebody in a position that can elevate them, or they can feel like they're elevated, and they're really only praying for your downfall. They don't really want to see you win. They actually want themselves to win over you. You know that saying that they say, oh, you could help somebody will help you, but they don't want to help you be better than them. Because since the beginning of this music industry shit, I noticed that there is always a group of people, and one person is going to be the one that's going to blow. And then the other group members are going to, you know what I'm saying, be the ones behind you. But everybody's not going to be behind you. They want to be in front of you. So they're going to either try to sabotage what you're doing while they're with you, or they're only going to be around you to try to take your resources to get themselves in a better position. So watch what you do when you're with people and you're around people, because you don't know who's really your friend. And you really, honestly, in my mind, I don't have friends. I got associates. I got people that I've known for mad years that we cool with. If I consider somebody a friend, I may have 2 of them, 2 or 3. That's why I notice people that see me when I pull up to these events and I be around, I'm usually jumping out my car my goddamn self. And I'm getting in my car my goddamn self, unless I'm dropping somebody off or whatever. And now I'm asking for gas money. You ain't just getting a ride home from an event late at night and I'm just filling up my tank with gas because it's summertime now. So I keep my AC going. That gas burns up. Gas now is like $3.60 a gallon. And I keep my fucking tank full. So you're not getting in my car and I'm just dropping you off because, oh, we cool. No, if you need a ride home from the Bronx to Queens or the Bronx to Brooklyn and it's fucking 3 a.m. coming out the event and you would have to wait on that train for 2 hours and I could get you home in 20 minutes, you're giving me gas money. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. You're going to pay for that. Because if you took an Uber, you was going to pay a full $50, $60. So either don't ask me for a ride or offer some gas money because I'm definitely going to ask. When you be like, oh, yo, which way you going? Oh, you got gas money? Because it's not a game. Because I don't trust motherfuckers. My trust is gone. It's been gone, but it's even gone even more. Because I didn't done stuff for people in this since I put out that Go Baby record last year and my shit was ringing off like crazy. And I've been in video games. I've been on Spotify playlists. I've been played at the NBA finals. I've been mad shit. I didn't put niggas in parades. Y'all see me do all of the parades. That was through me. Nobody else did that. Not nobody else's manager, not nothing. Nobody did that but me. I put niggas in that shit. I put niggas on records. I did a lot of shit for niggas. And niggas be trying to double cross like as if I'm just gonna sit back and let that shit rock. I'm not letting shit rock. I'm not letting shit rock because niggas will take your kindness for weakness as long as you continue to make niggas believe that you're weak. If niggas think you weak, they're gonna treat you like a weakling. And there's nothing weak about me. Matter of fact, I had to dumb down my strength to make people feel comfortable because I'm so strong and aggressive. That's why y'all see every time I put up that strong arm emoji, because I'm brainwashed to know that I'm one of the strongest motherfuckers that some of y'all will ever know. Ever. And that's why motherfuckers don't play with me. But when you be nice and you be calm and cordial and you try to show love and you want to be a team with everybody, niggas will take that kindness for weakness. And this is why I make songs the way I make, like Tough Times and different shit like that to let people know, like, yo, don't play around and don't take people's kindness for weakness because y'all always be quick to take niggas' kindness for weakness. Y'all always be quick to do that until you get aggressive with them. And then once you get aggressive with them, now it's, oh, why world doing that? And, oh, yo, chill world, why you world? Now the bitch voice come out you. But when you was acting tough and talking shit about a nigga, after you was riding a nigga wave excessively, now you want to go and run tell that to everybody about how world's so aggressive and world this and world that. World will smack the living shit out of you in front of your peoples. That's what world would do. And niggas need to know that. Now, I'm not saying I'm the toughest nigga in the world, but I'm not the pussiest at all. I'm not pussy. The only pussy I like is what's between women's legs and cats. I happen to like cats. I'm not a dog guy. I like cats. And I love pussy. That's just what it is. But it's nothing pussy about me. And I'm letting y'all niggas know right now on my live, because lately it's been a lot of shit happening and I've been being real calm and passive with a lot of fuck niggas that have been around me. And I'm telling y'all niggas, you can't go and tell nobody don't bring me around you because I stopped coming around you and stopped having you around me. You hear me, pussy boy? I don't want you around me. So you're treading on thin ice, talking shit about me. I hear everything. Now, I never had a problem with saying niggas' names and all of this shit. I never had a problem with that. And I always address niggas when I see niggas on how I feel about shit. But niggas did a lot of underhanded shit, riding my wave and acting like they put this together and they did this, they did that. When niggas ain't did shit. If you was around me for when I was promoting all my shit like I'm doing right now, if you ain't my team, Joe Boy Productions and all of that, you ain't helped me do shit. D.A.J. Johnson, my nigga DJ Weddy Wolf, them niggas helped me do shit.
Shout out to my nigga Lazarus. He been boomeranging shit back and forth to me. Lazarus, the one that got me on that cypher shit. Cause I done plugged him with shit and he plugged me with shit. That's how it worked. But some of you other fuck niggas that be around me, y'all be acting like y'all doing all this shit and y'all connected with me doing shit. Y'all ain't did shit. Y'all just rolled my wave trying to get yourself on a better position off me. I didn't even plug niggas in with platforms, with podcast platforms. I didn't put niggas on S.STREET Media and on Rough Riders Radio. And y'all niggas running around saying all this Rough Riders all day like y'all niggas is big wigs. Y'all niggas rolled a nigga dick to get on that shit. Now niggas is on it. Now y'all trying to act like y'all niggas is big time. Y'all niggas is pussy niggas. Pussy niggas. You know it. And I know niggas is watching this. Y'all are pussy niggas. Straight pussy. Now I said I like pussy just a little while ago, but I don't like y'all pussy niggas. Y'all bitch ass pussy niggas, I don't like y'all niggas. That's a fact, I don't. And I showed niggas love, and that time is over. I'm not showing love no more, and I'm not being nice. So when you see me in person, don't come around me trying to talk to me and shake my hand and all that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing none of that shit. We ain't doing that shit. I'm telling you now, we ain't doing that shit. Because I heard shit that niggas was talking about. Niggas came back to me and told me that because I didn't go to this event because I didn't want to be around these bitch ass niggas. So I'm hearing the talk. Niggas is talking about, oh, world is not allowed to come to these events. The word got back to me. Like, I didn't know. I'm home chilling, whatever. Niggas is telling me, everybody was like, where's world at? Where's world at? Niggas was saying world is not allowed or forbidden. Who the fuck gonna forbid me and not allow me to come somewhere? I didn't come to your shit because I didn't want to come to this shit because I didn't want to be around you. I realize who you are, who y'all niggas is, and I don't want to be around that. That's it. So for niggas to be talking about, I'm not allowed, why niggas ain't tell me, you're not allowed? Because when I see you, I'll tell you how I feel about you. I name your name when I'm talking about you and everything. And when I see you, I confront you and I pull your card. So how you gonna have other niggas talking about I'm not allowed to come somewhere? You fucking kidding me? Then niggas got the nerve to tell my nigga Blue, my producer, don't bring World around me. World already been telling Blue, don't bring y'all niggas around me. So what are you saying? So if we bump into some each other somewhere, don't come over to me trying to be nice, because I'm gonna smack the living shit out you. And that's a fact. I don't have to say it and not do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't come around me trying to be super nice and world, what up, suck my dick. And I don't even say shit like that because I'm not gay. But I know this nigga say that as an ultimate disrespect. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all bitch ass, pussy ass niggas. That's it. That's it. I don't even have to keep going into it. The shit give me a little, you know what I mean? I'm sure my blood pressure is going up a little bit, but niggas is mad pussy. And niggas will use you and come around you. I protected a lot of y'all sucker niggas. Let's keep it 100. We've been a lot of places where you niggas was petrified in some of these locations. And just being with me, you felt safe. And that's a big fact. Let's get to that. In my motherfucking zip with the drip voice. Let's get to that. How y'all niggas be scared places. I see y'all niggas shivering in y'all boots. I see y'all niggas sitting down we at events, some niggas is sitting down the whole time in their seat, not even moving, because niggas is petrified. I actually was doing myself a disservice from hanging out with some of you niggas. The fact that I let niggas hype man me and be around me, it was a disservice to me to have some of you niggas around me. I don't have no history of being beat up and played and everything like that in the game. Niggas don't do that to me at all. Niggas respect me just like I respect people. And I demand respect. So if I'm respecting you, you ain't gonna disrespect me. But niggas do so much fuck shit that they get violated and disrespected, and then now you around me and you go in places and you still petrified, but you feel a little comfortable because you got me with you. And you got the audacity to tell niggas, don't bring me around you. When I done plugged you into a bunch of shit, you gotta be fucking kidding me. When you see me, don't come up to me trying to be cool. That's all I gotta say, because I will smack the living shit out you. You want to go viral?
Come around me trying to be a fuck boy and see if you don't go viral. And that's a big fact. You know what I'm saying? We taking calls up here. It's Grindhard TV Podcast. 516-540-1684. I just had to get that shit off my motherfucking chest because I'm tired of a lot of these bitch ass niggas in this game acting extra crazy. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be going against my peoples because we all supposed to be one. But you know what I mean? Back into the line of Juneteenth and saying how we all supposed to be united when the Underground Railroad was going on and people were being freed, when the house niggas tried to tell, they were killed. They were killed. She didn't allow motherfuckers to tell on her. Y'all seen the movie. This woman was killing motherfuckers that was ratting and saying that she had an Underground Railroad that was freeing the slaves. Do your research. It's real. Your own peoples will send you up the river. So they even have to be checked. Sometimes your own people have to be checked. So with that being said, I'm gonna go into some more music. The link between volume 6, the link between volume 8, which is my EP that's out with Joe Boy Productions, is out right now. I opened the show with Tough Times. I'm gonna go into a couple of more records. Also, the new single Cold World off the Worldorama's Vision is out right now. You know what I'm saying? That video is out right now. Shout out to $1 Million Smiles. But I'm gonna go into a couple of records that I have off the link between volume 8. It's on Bandcamp. You could purchase it. Scan my QR code wherever you see it because it's there and you can purchase it. I don't have every single on all streaming platforms because they're only giving a half or a quarter of a penny away. So I got a lot of my shit on Bandcamp so y'all can do it. Hold up, a call's coming in before we go on a break. Yo.
Peace, God. How you doing?
What's goody?
What's going on, brother?
Oh, this is Phunkadelic. What's goody?
What's going on, my G? How you living, man?
I'm living good, man. What's up?
Nothing much. Last Thursday night, my man called me from Gino Deli on Waynesbridge Road. And guess who was on FaceTime with?
Who?
KRS-One.
Facts. Shout out to the teacher, KRS-One. What's goody? How was that experience for you?
Great. It was phenomenal. Legendary.
So what's your take on it? Because you know Chris is a teacher and he always gonna speak knowledge. So what knowledge did you get from KRS-One speaking to you on the phone?
Like studying while I was freestyling to the brother.
Oh, okay. So what type of response did you get?
With the knowledge of the wordplay. I was not rapping about knowledge. I was rapping about from my own reality. You know, like I'm coming out with a new hip hop album, Rise of Funkville, 20th anniversary, July 4th.
Oh, so July 4th, that's
the Rock Remix Edition.
That's actually next Wednesday, right? July 4th is what, next Wednesday?
Thursday, I believe.
Next Thursday. Yo, that's what's up. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, and I'm dropping another album in the fall. I didn't really do the second album yet. But I'm going to drop it like on Tuesday, October 8th. It's going to be called Rise of Funkville 3, a second decade after.
When you say a second decade after, what you mean by that?
Like I did, like I recorded, like every 10 years I come out with the Rise of Funkville's albums. My first rap album I did was in 2004. It was called Rise of Funkville.
Oh, okay.
Rise of platforms.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's on all streaming platforms?
Yes.
Now, how do you feel about putting your music on all streaming platforms and making minuscule cents per stream as opposed to putting it out there on a link where you can buy the whole thing yourself? What's your take on that?
Say it again?
I said, what's your take on putting your music on all streaming platforms where you make a half a penny as opposed to putting it on Bandcamp where you could name your price?
Well, I have to check if I have my music on Bandcamp. I don't know if I do. But I have it on all platforms. I have it on Spotify, Apple Music, I have it on iHeartRadio. I have it on a lot of stuff.
Now, how do you promote and market your music for people to go and listen to it and stream it?
Well, I just saw, like when I meet like one of my friends, sorry, all my fans that like me a lot when they say Jay Funkadelic this, Jay Funkadelic that. Every time that I see people out in the street, because I don't know how they see people that much in my life.
Why not? Why not? I saw you at a couple of spots. You was at the Cypher. You was at a couple of events where I saw you there. So you outside. So why people don't see you that much?
They do. I just said because my mind's not straight.
Oh, your mind's not straight? So what you saying?
No, because I think he might be too loud, and I just can't hardly hear it because because I was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia?
Yeah, I was diagnosed with that.
What is that? Tell the people what that is.
I just heard that word. I don't know what it means. It's just like when you're like hypertension. Like I'm just taking a wild guess.
You got to know what you're diagnosed with, my guy. You got to know what that means.
Nah, well, I have a little schizophrenia, but I don't even want to talk about that right now at the moment.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about my medical records, not like that.
Okay, all right, cool. So look, your album, you spoke to KRS-One last week. Your album's coming out on July 4th. So just tell people where they could get it from.
They can get it from the iTunes store.
All right, cool. How they gotta look it up?
Jay Funkadelic. JPHUNKEDELIK. You don't spell my Funkadelic lame like Parliament. You spell it with a P, not with an F.
Okay, great.
J space PHUNKEDELIK. That's how I spell Funkadelic that way.
And that's what you are on Instagram as well?
Yep. Instagram _ Jay Funkadelic.
Great. Yo, so the album comes out July 4th. Jay Funkadelic on everything, on all streaming platforms.
The Rock Remix album.
The Rock Remix album, y'all. Y'all heard it. Make sure y'all support Jay Funkadelic. He's out here, y'all. Pick his joint up, and he gonna show y'all love. Show him love. He gonna show y'all love. It's about respect. Give respect, you get respect. Yo, thanks for calling up, Jay Funkadelic. I appreciate you.
All right, my brother, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, peace. Yeah. So yeah, that was Jay Funkadelic with his album. He spoke to KRS-One. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Before I go into the music, I just want to say this. I just seen some shit that KRS-One posted, and I wanted to get into it, but I'll come back to that. KRS-One was saying how people are stupid to think that Puerto Rican people weren't a part of hip-hop culture. Because, back in the days when it came to graffiti art and breakdancing and things of that sort, Puerto Rican people were actually absolutely a part of it from the very beginning. And I agree. I remember seeing a lot of Puerto Rican people in breakdancing and graffiti and shit like that when I was younger, because I grew up with hip hop. So I watched a lot of the stuff that went on. So shout out to all of the Puerto Ricans. That's also a part of hip hop as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go into some more music off of the Link Between Volume 8 that y'all could cop that on Bandcamp, Joe Boy Productions Bandcamp. And we're going to come back with more. It's your boy, Worldarama, Grindhard TV Podcast.
Canasi, 50s, 90s, all over Brooklyn, respect flag
beginning.
You know it is crucial.
Thank God the prophet has come. Thank God the prophet has come. Hey, sometime I wonder if I should even smile or cry. Another time I wonder if I should just wipe those tears from my eyes. I'm sick and tired of the pushing around in life. Hey, 'cause this the one I want, touch a piece of me. That the one I pick at me. That the one I yo.
Get the hell out of my face with that bull crap. I'm tired of that. You always cap, plus you a rat, and that's a fact. Let's get to that. I don't want no parts of you wicked hearts. I'm way too smart, you dumb a lot. I can't be stopped, get yourself shot. Yo, don't try to test my patience. Don't know what you facing. You think that I'm playing till I'm spraying. Then you laying on the ground, tired of being pushed around. Yo, my sound is monumental, instrumental. It's superb. You don't know the stuff that I've been through. Word.
Hey, sometime I wonder if I should even smile or cry. Another time I wonder if I should just wipe those tears from my eyes. I'm sick and tired of the pushing around in life. Hey, 'cause this the one I want, touch a piece of me. That the one I pick at me. That the one I yo. What I got to do to be heard? What I got to do to gain respect? What I got to do to be heard? What I got to do to gain respect? Hey, beautiful black man, I've never been told. Sacrifice the price of what we got for the price of gold. Oh, I got to be so much. You know I got to be so tough. Only the Father. Hey, I just put all the trust.
I don't trust a lot. Some people not genuine. They'll befriend you when you lending them. Then try to start a problem when it's time to pay them ends. Dividends can end a friendship, so don't lend chips from the start. Take your kindness for weakness, how problems spark. God and heart, I spit these darts, play my part. Living righteous while I write this. Keep them squares over there, circles the tightest. Selective few in my circumference. Y'all gon' bump this, these Jews is so conscious. Keep your hate, 'cause I'm straight to the top. Watch this.
Sometime I wonder if I should even smile or cry. Another time I wonder if I should just wipe those tears from my eyes. I'm sick and tired of the pushing around in life. Hey, 'cause this the one I want, touch a piece of me. That the one I pick at me. That the one I yo.
What I gotta do for my respect is muscle flex and cast them checks. And if you step, then bet that my crew is on deck. Yes, I'm not playing and won't say it twice. My flow too nice, you won't suffice. Don't need to fight, let's talk things out and get things right. Too much to sacrifice.
Sacrifice the price of love that we got for the price of gold. Sacrifice the price of what we got for the price of gold. Sometime I wonder if I should even smile or cry. Another time I wonder if I should just wipe those tears from my eyes. Sometime I wonder if I should even smile or cry. Another time I wonder if I should just wipe those tears from my eyes. Sometime I wonder if I should even smile or cry. Another time I wonder if I should just wipe those tears from my eyes.
I don't know, man. Every time I come around, you always acting crazy, man. What? Yo, I'm just here to get moo. You be bugging.
Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me.
Yeah.
Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me.
Yeah.
Every time I come around to pick up hole 3, you be looking at me like I'm crazy. Talking wild shit, trying to disrespect me. Yo, I'm just trying to be a father, pick up my son and leave.
Let's go. Yeah.
Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me.
Yeah. What you mean I'm an idiot?
Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me.
Yeah.
You always got some slick shit to say. You just wanna cause a scene and call me out my name. Make me wish I never stopped your ass on a train. So I found another word to my mother. Plus my sister used to tell me, well, you shouldn't fuck her. But I didn't listen, wish I would've listened. This beef different when it involved children's. Now you in your feelings, cause you I'm not feeling. Child support, family court, now you always bitch and win. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you wanna be acting funny. Every time I come around, you be always acting funny. Every time I come around, you be acting funny to me. To me.
All that shit you talking? Miss me with that. Word. I can't just come and pick up my little man without you acting crazy or talking stupid to me. I'ma just fall back, do what I gotta do as a father. Me and you, we no more. It is what it is. I love you, son.
Yeah, we back. You already know what it is. I played a couple of records off the link between Volume 8. You heard New York Love. You heard Be Told. You heard Acting Funny. And the first song that I opened up the show with was Tough Times. Those is some of the records off the link between Volume 8. You know, y'all get those exclusives right off of my show. My guy DJ Duke Live just called in from Baltimore, because I'll be in Baltimore the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to see right now, because we got him right here on the line. Let's see what it do. Yo, DJ Duke Live, what's good? You on live, Grindhard TV Podcast. What's goody, my guy?
What up, Sam? How you feeling?
Everything is Gucci, my guy. I'm just here right now talking about your events and all of that, and my link between Volume 8 project that's out right now. So let everybody know what's good with you.
Man, just chilling, man. I'm back in the city. Just had ass frying. It's crazy. I'm in New York, actually, Tuesday, WNBA Commissioner Cup. That's why I was just calling you.
Oh, so you gonna be in New York on Tuesday for the WNBA?
Yeah. We got the game. We had Brooklyn at the arena.
What, Barclays Center?
Yeah, the Barclays. Then I'm gonna come rock with you after that. What's that? Regular Passion.
So what time is the Barclays Center thing?
7 p.m. I forgot the 2 teams. Forgive me.
Oh.
WNBA. And so you know,
I think it's Liberty. It's Liberty and something else, right?
I can double check. You know how the NBA did the mid-season tournament?
Right.
That's kind of what the WNBA doing. They just doing one game.
And it starts at 7 o'clock?
But yeah, I'm looking at the email. Here go. Email. Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Because you know Reggae Passion starts at 6 to 8.
6 to 8?
Yeah.
We'll make it work some kind of way.
Yeah, you already know what it is. So, yo, let everybody know what's going on, because you got a conference thing going on the 28th, 29th, and the 30th. Let everybody know about that.
Yeah, definitely. So the second annual DJ Music Conference here in Baltimore. So crazy week this week. Friday, even doing my youth conference. I got the youth coming, talking, and artist development. Then Friday night, the big showcase was already sold out. Then Saturday morning, WNBA Junior, we're doing a camp in Baltimore for all the kids. That's gonna be that. Then we got the Big Three with Ice Cube. I'm taking 200 kids to the Big Three. After that, the official after party at the Windsor Inn. That's a restaurant and lounge in Baltimore. And then Sunday, we ended off. Sunday's gonna be crazy. I got Lele from Walt Disney and Nickelodeon in town. She's gonna end my conference, and then we got Chris Brown after that. So there's a whole weekend of stuff.
Damn, son, this shit litty out there.
Yeah, blessed, bro. For my second year is crazy. So I'm looking forward to my 5th year. So of course I got you coming down. I can't forget that.
That's a fact.
You coming down.
Yo, y'all heard that? World of Rama's in the building for the whole conference.
Yeah. This is my guy, $1 Million Smiles, and he had to come down.
Yes, $1 Million Smiles. Word.
Yeah.
So we got some shit going on. Look, I would hope that you could probably come to Reggae Passion Tuesday early, and then you could probably dip and then go there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I know. We can make it work. Tell my man get the food ready.
Yeah, you know it'd be some real good food. Hey, yo, D.A.J. Johnson, he's on the live right now. Yo, D.A.
That's the only reason I come up there, yo, for the food.
Yo, D.A., he said he come up here for the food when he come to Reggae Passion Tuesdays. Yo, he's on the live right now. That's crazy. Yo,
oh my God, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. If you come down, like I said, you set up. Hopefully, I get you perform at the Windsor Inn. Everybody that's online, make sure you look up in Baltimore. If you're in the city, the Windsor Inn Crab House on Instagram. Come through, get your crab. We have different specials every day. So, you know what I mean? It's a good vibe, yo. Yeah,
it's definitely a good vibe in there. They be seeing it on your page. You always be having people packed in there and performances going on. Your boy World of Rama will be out there in Baltimore doing what he do, like he do it for TV. Yeah, DA was like, big up. He's on the live right now talking about big up.
Okay, cool. And then so when you go ahead, call me, because I might stay up there to Wednesday to do your other show.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I can bring you back in here because we could do a show like whatever day, you know what I'm saying? Whatever day we want to come in the studio, we can make it happen.
Oh, that works for me, Ken.
You already know what it is.
We get over here.
All right, definitely. Yo, Duke, it's much love, my guy. You already know what it is.
Right. Hey, real quick, hey, John, what's the other dude, brown skin do the media? What's that, Street Media? That's what
S.STREET, S.STREET Media. That's mathematics.
Yeah, tell my stuff, what up?
Yeah, he right here. He can hear you.
Oh, what up, Chad?
Yeah, he said peace.
Yeah, that's him.
Everything is peace, God.
That's that Wu-Tang. That's Wu-Tang right there.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
Hey, y'all said New York, peace to the planet.
That's a fact. Yo, Duke, I'm going to holler at you when I'm done.
All right, bro. Y'all be safe.
All right, peace. All right, so look, I ain't had to say nothing. Y'all already knew. I got a show this Wednesday in Brooklyn on DeKalb. I just posted it on my joint, and then after that, I'm going to Baltimore for 3 days. Y'all know I don't really always try to be trying to say everything, but I got a lot of shit going on, man. I'm at these conferences, I'm doing all this shit. Of course, Grindhardpodcast gonna be there going crazy. Duke is in town, and we gonna chop it up with him and shit like that. So that's just what it is, man. Shout out to everybody. Don't forget that Link Between Volume 8 is out right now. That Cold World single with $1 Million Smiles off the World of Rama Vision. And we got the They Love World project produced by Cover. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I really got in my R&B bag on this record right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to one of my people. She definitely told me like, oh, yo, you should sing. And I definitely went crazy on the singing on that and shit like that. You know, let's see who's on this live real quick. Let me see who's in here. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. I know earlier I was getting a little crazy saying how I feel about certain bitch ass niggas, but you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. I be trying to not let my blood pressure go up off of the bullshit that be going on with motherfuckers. But also shout out to my guy Just Jace out of Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? The Trini technician. He just got a big interview on some big platform out there and shit like that. That's my guy Just Jace. He's one of the biggest DJs in Trinidad. I'm definitely gonna go back out there and check him again. I was supposed to went out there for the carnival or whatever with him and be at everything with him and shit like that. But I just posted on my page, Just Jace, I salute you, my guy. You've been always doing your thing. You're a Caribbean DJ, but you show so much love to the golden era hip hop sound. It's official. Y'all can find him on In The Zone on Instagram at In The Zone or at 4 Elements Radio. Shout out to my guy Paulie Walnuts from Gorilla Grooves Radio. I will be on that Tuesday. After Reggae Passion Tuesday, I'm going straight to Gorilla Grooves Radio to be on that with my guy Paulie Walnuts and Rhinoceros Funk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mad shit going on right now, son. Honestly, I really have nothing to be mad at with niggas because I'm so popping. But at the same time, I just don't stand for the fuckery, man. And I don't like shit. If I'm showing you love and I'm doing things to benefit the whole greater cause of what we doing together, I don't expect you to do fuck shit. But when you do fuck shit, I gotta step away, because if I don't step away, then I'm gonna physically harm you. And that's only gonna trick me off the streets. And I don't wanna do that no more. I'm trying to be a good guy now, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that believes in me and supports me and don't try to do no fuckery with me. You know what I'm saying? I was just at an event the other day. I think it was Bluey Restaurant in Freeport, Long Island. I was there with KC and them, you know what I'm saying? We was out there with them and shit like that. They be supporting the records and shit like that. But it was some mishap shit that went on and shit. I was a little annoyed and frustrated about that too. But I'm trying to let shit go, because I don't, you know what I mean? I'm getting older now. I can't always be Mr. Flip out on everybody for everything. I be trying to let shit go, man. People don't understand like where I came from and the things that I've been through and the stuff that I've done to really understand how hard it is for me to restrain and withstand from really popping on motherfuckers for no apparent reason. Yo, when I was a little kid, this is you, because you know you are who you are. But when I was a little kid, my mother used to make me stay in the house because I would pop on people so fast. A little kid, I was a little kid. That Tough Times record, them verses that I'm saying on that shit true. That first verse that I say on Cold World, that shit is true. And when the beast comes out there, there's no doubt that you could stop it. I'm only saying shit from the heart. You could say I'm sort of like Taylor Swift. I go through situations and I talk about it on records. You know what I'm saying? Except that she's a white girl, so her shit gonna go viral and she gonna get mad money off of it. With me, I gotta invest mad money to get it to the masses for people to hear it and understand it. But people need to pay attention to the shit that I be talking about, because, yo, I'm really that guy. I'm really not playing with you niggas, man. I just love my children. You see, I got them on my piece. This is the Hoffs right here. Shout out to Miki out in Trinidad too. He not on this one. And then this is Grindhard. This is my other baby. The shit that I love so much. So when I rap about this shit, I'm not playing. I'm not. And I know I don't give off the energy to people where you think that you could play with me. I don't give off that energy. So I want people to respect, and I respect you. You respect me, I respect you. I demand respect. And that's just what it is. But again, like I was saying, the Link Between Volume 8 is out right now. I just played about 4 records off that joint in the show, period. I got the Worldorama's Vision coming, that whole project, and the songs that's on that is Go Baby, which is on the Link Between Volume 8, is one record off of that. We got Saturday. We got Cold World with $1 Million Smiles that's out right now. You know what I'm saying? What else I got? I got Queens Get the Money. Ayo, Queens Get the Money. Matter of fact, I want to let y'all know about some shit that's going on right now, because I don't think I told y'all enough. You know what I'm saying? I want to say something about the flyer. Okay, so Wednesday, June 26th, members only showcase. Worldorama performing live. I just posted it. Doors open up at 9 p.m., 21 and up. If y'all want to see me perform any of these records this Wednesday, because after Wednesday, Thursday, I think I'm at something else too. But then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I should go to Philly on Thursday with my dudes, you know what I'm saying, Glockaway Radio. I'm going to have to call out my guy, Cam and Shab, because usually Thursday I go to Philly, and then I go from Philly to Baltimore and be out in Baltimore for the whole weekend and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Wednesday I'm performing at, matter of fact, I think I'm at something with my guy Lazarus, the Top Dawn, on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And he got something going on today. But Wednesday, I'm performing at Members Only Showcase, performing live, Worldorama, 1114. So it's 1114 DeKalb Avenue, Brooklyn. Doors open up at 9. 21 and older 21 up is a must with ID. $20 in advance if you get the tickets. $25 at the door. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do about 5 or 6 records. You know what I mean? So if y'all want to see me come and perform this live, I know y'all be seeing me. Crucial, Mr. One Love, what's good? I know you out of town right now driving to out to Florida and shit. I wish you was in town because we got mad shows coming up. Chris Welch, what's goody, my guy? I see y'all on the live. You know what I mean? I got a bunch of shows coming up. As y'all heard from Duke Live out there in Baltimore, he got the whole smorgasbord set up. Shout out to the Big Three with Ice Cube. I'll be there with them and all of that. It's going crazy. Yes, you big up Crucial, Mr. One Love. So the link between Volume 8 is out right now on Bandcamp. You can purchase the whole project. You can buy songs individually or purchase the whole project. The Worldorama's Vision, produced by Blue Diaz, the newest single that's out right now on that. Well, the 3 singles that's out off that is Cold World with $1 Million Smiles video out right now. Ayo QGTM, Queens Get the Money's out right now. And Go Baby is out on that right now. That's actually on the link between Volume 8 too. I'm putting songs on double projects. I could do that. And I'm really excited about the They Love World project produced by Cover because I'm really on some R&B shit with that one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Hating On Me record, me and Crucial, Mr. One Love. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sorry. That record was actually co-produced and co-written by Christian. Shout out to Christian. She's a young lady that I knew, family friend. Shout out to her pops, Fred, and his wife, Samantha. Well, she sang that song on my Grindhard TV platform years ago. And I liked it so much that when I went into the studio with Cover to make these records, I said, yo, make a beat to this, make this over for me. And he sampled her piano and made a beat behind it. And now it's a hit that's coming out. This shit is crazy. I sent it to her already. She approves it. So that means she's the co-producer and the co-writer of that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Christian for that joint. Shout out Fred and Samantha. You know what I mean? I'm always going to show love. I'm never going to try to undermine anybody and jerk anybody out or whatever. I'm just not that type of guy. So shout out to Christian because that song, I'm Sorry, that's the new biggest hit off of that They Love World project. Christian co-wrote that and co-produced it with her piano and everything like that. So shout out to her. But again, like I said, this Wednesday, I'm at the Members Only Showcase, 1114 DeKalb Avenue. Doors open up at 9 o'clock. And then Thursday, I'm doing something else with Lazarus. I might just pop out to their joint. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm in Baltimore with my guy Duke Live. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, Tuesday, Duke is going to be up here for the WNBA shit because, you know, they get all of the carte blanche shit with the WNBA and everything like that because the people that I'm affiliated with is really big wig motherfuckers. I don't be out here trying to dick ride nobody. Niggas fuck with me. And that's what I'm saying about niggas that I bring around me and I put y'all in position is because I'm the one that's connected with everybody. That's a fact. Like my man just called up. I'm the one that's connected with people that plug niggas in with other shit. But I'll connect people with shit and then they'll try to act like they did it and I'm not the one that put them in that position and shit like that. And I ain't the nigga that really go around and be trying to tell everybody, yo, I did this, I did that. But you fuck niggas that be trying to act like y'all niggas is really out here winning when y'all niggas is only riding off of other niggas' waves. Yo, stop doing that pussy shit. Stop it, Five. For real, man. That's a non-cypher, man. Y'all niggas is some bitch ass niggas, man. Word. And I would scream y'all niggas names out, but I'm tired of saying who niggas is, man. Y'all niggas is already petrified like fucking Petrick Farm cookies and shit. Sweet ass niggas. Word. But that's just what it is, man. You can also book your motherfucking interviews on Grindhard TV Podcast in S.STREET Media Studios on Sundays from 4:30 to 6:30 or 5 to 7 or 5:30 to 7:30, whatever the fuck we want to do. We own shit. We could do it like that. Shout out to my guy, Mathematics, Styled by Poverty, owning shit, making it happen, putting it together. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. Black people that own shit and want to make shit better and give platforms for people. Then on Tuesday, Reggae Passion Tuesdays in Joe Boy Production Headquarters in Elmont, Long Island. It's a full 2-hour performance segment. Also, I'm looking for DJs because my DJ Weirdy Wolf, who's out of town right now for a little while. We want to have some guest DJs come in. And we're going to have y'all DJ for the 2 hours. Shout out to my guy who just came up, DJ Filthy Rich, who came up on last Tuesday. That show is out there. That's going to air on Rough Riders platform on Thursday because the 2 podcasts that I do on Sunday and Tuesday, I rebroadcast them on Thursday on Rough Riders and iHeart. Shout out Miss Info. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Shit is really official. I still got the magazine coming out. I didn't forget. Y'all, I hope y'all didn't forget the magazine coming out. You could get your slot to get a full page ad in an article in there as well. You know what I mean?
Like, we really doing this shit, man. I'm not running around here trying to dick ride no other people doing their thing. I'm not doing that. I just don't do that. We make shit happen on our own. You feel me? The link between Volume 8 Pool Party Release Party is coming up in July. Everybody's invited. The ones who I give y'all the information to and come through and pull up. It's going to be a dope thing. I might have a couple of artists come through, perform, and open up the show poolside, because I will be in the pool swimming. I love to swim. I don't know who people be talking about. Black people don't know how to swim. I know how to swim, and I love swimming. I don't go in the ocean too much because that fucking dirty-ass seawater, I don't know about that, even though I will swim in it too, but I can swim. So the link between Volume 8 Pool Party at Joe Boy Productions headquarters, shout out to D.A.J. Johnson, that's coming up in July. We will give y'all the dates soon enough, and people who's going to perform there, hit me. We will let y'all rock out. Y'all will be on the live. We going to eat, drink, swim, perform, film, and everything. It's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm sure it was something else I wanted to talk about. You know, well, how much time we got, producer? You probably still got it. All right, we good. I'm going to go to an event today. I just seen my guy post something. My dude Lazarus post something today. They got something going on. I think it's some plug and play where you can just pull up and you can just vibe, drink, whatever. It's actually on Nostrand Avenue. I'm going to pull up to that after the show. I think that started at like 6 or 7. It probably started at 6. It's going on to 11. After I finish here, I'm going to pull up over there and go check out my guy. I support people that support me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be just pulling up the niggas shit and going live and putting y'all niggas on my platform when y'all niggas don't support me. I'm not supporting you if you don't support me. That's just what it is. And I don't have to apologize. I don't have to give you no excuse or nothing like that. I don't have to do that. I just don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to go into some more music. Shout out Big Al 99. Yo, Big Al, call up, my nigga. I want you to talk to people about your experience at the Reggae Passion joint and the Puerto Rican Day Parade. You know what I mean? The number's right there, 516-540-1684. My dude, Big Al 99, he came up here and then I interviewed him here. He won that performance because he was at that, I don't even remember the name of this shit, but he was at that shit showing mad love to these niggas, and niggas was trying to bamboozle him. So I gave him a slot on my platform. And then he came to the Puerto Rican Day Parade with us. We were supposed to perform there, but that didn't happen. We wound up just enjoying being in the parade. So I had him come to Reggae Passion Tuesdays. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And so I want Al 99, what up? Yeah, call up right now, son. I want you to talk about your experience at the parade and on Reggae Passion Tuesdays. Call up 516-540-1684. You know what I mean? These is artists that actually book slots on the platform or win slots on this platform, and they see the quality and the experience that they get from being a part of it. So all of you other artists that want to get some exposure and things like that sort, come rock with us, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to your momager, because she always doing her thing, showing love. You know what I'm saying? Word. All right, let me see. What else we got here? I told you about all of that other stuff. You know? Shout out my guy, Rotten Appleware. Another Queens brethren that do his thing. Yo, you could call up too and talk about your line. Matter of fact, I see y'all in Coliseum now. Y'all got the whole store in Coliseum. I be wearing his stuff in my videos and shit. Y'all see me wearing Rotten Appleware shit, or y'all see me wearing Queens attire. It's usually Rotten Appleware that's doing it. You heard? Yo.
This is Al 99, man.
Yo.
I'm tapping in World-A-Rama.
All right, yo, this is Big Al 99. Yo, you just was on Reggae Passion Tuesday, man. Just let everybody know what that experience is like, bro.
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. It was such a fun night, man. Like, you know, doing the venue and doing it the way we had it set up, and the DJ and the fog and the cameras, and we go live. I mean, it's dope. It's fine. Like anybody that's really trying to get some good content, get some good footage, definitely got to tap in. It's fine, man. Yeah.
Yo, man, I appreciate you coming. First of all, I appreciate you and Momager pulling up to the Puerto Rican Day Parade. How was that experience?
Oh, that experience was one for the books, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, growing up, I always heard about the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get there. I was like, I gotta get there. And, it didn't turn out the way that we expected.
Right, because we were supposed to be performing up the whole parade, but you know what I mean? Something had happened with my DJ, so we didn't go, but we still was in it.
Oh, yeah, bro, we was in it. And, walking through the parade, getting pictures, it was dope, yeah.
Yo, wasn't that a great experience to be like on coming up Fifth Avenue? Because that's like a rich ass avenue right there. You know what I'm saying? So right. to be like the main attraction. Dad, what you said?
I said for real, bro. You walking around there, you looking around like, oh my God, this is this is different. Like
that's a fact. We got Big Al 99 on the phone right now. He's talking about the Reggae Passion Tuesdays and the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I'm gonna do the link between Volume 8 release party, but we're doing it in the back this time. We're gonna be at the pool side. So I definitely want you to come and be a part of that, my guy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make that shit happen over there and shit like that. You feel me?
Definitely, bro. Oh yeah, that's gonna be lit too.
Yes. The next parade, the next parade we doing is the Labor Day Parade.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna be performing up the whole Eastern Parkway with that. So you gotta be prepared for that. That's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah. I'm ready, bro.
Yo, let everybody know where they can reach you at and stuff.
Yeah, so y'all can follow me on Instagram at _BIGAL 499. So it's _Big Al 9999. And yeah, man, I'm a versatile artist. I met World actually at one of them showcases a long time ago. We've been locked in ever since. I do everything. I do production, engineering, writing, producing, rap, sing, play guitar. I'm a musician. So, I do a lot. So tap in with me. That's where you can follow me on Instagram. That's
a fact. Where you at? You in New York right now, or you back in Maryland?
I'm still up here, bro. I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow, going back to DMV, but I was up here for a minute. So.
Yo, I ain't gonna front, yo. Everybody need to take a page out of this man's book. He know New York is where he can make it happen for himself, so he's up here. While a lot of artists be trying to go to the DMV and get some DMV love, you up here in New York making it happen, and you've done a lot of stuff, and this is one of the reasons why I chose you to come on my show, to come and get interviewed when we was in S.STREET Media the last time, because I felt like you was grinding so much and doing so much that people were overlooking your drive and the things that you was doing to make it happen for yourself. And I see that. When you least expect people paying attention, we are. So I want to salute to you for always doing your thing, and your mom and your being there to support you 100%. And I noticed that. So I want to see you win, and I want to see you succeed. So salute to you, my guy.
Salute to you too, big bro. Much love always, man. You know that.
You already know what it is, y'all. All right, thank you for calling in, bro.
Of course, bro. All right, bro. We'll tap in.
All right, peace. Hey, yo, so yeah, that's Big Al 99. Y'all already know what it is, man. Like, he's on a lot of episodes, and he's also going to be on the Rough Riders episode this Thursday with, you know what I'm saying? He was at the Reggae Passion show. You can see that too on Joe Boy Productions or YouTube, or you can see it on Worldorama, the Horf YouTube, and that audio is going to air this Thursday on Rough Riders Radio and iHeart. We got shit going on crazy like that. Shout out to my guy, Rotten Appleware, still on the live. He is one of the clothing lines that have been doing this shit over 20 years. You've been doing this shit for about 20 years, over 20 years. As long as I've been doing Grind Hard, I feel like you've been doing your line, Rotten Appleware, my guy. Maybe more than that, because you've been around for a long time. So if everybody don't know, the shirts that y'all be seeing where it say welcome to certain projects or welcome to the hood, this is Rotten Appleware. You know what I mean? He had just about everybody wearing his clothing line. Every rapper, because every rapper's probably from a project somewhere, or from Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island. He got welcome to Staten Island, welcome to Brooklyn, welcome to Queens, welcome to Marcy, welcome to Queensbridge, welcome to Pomona, welcome to any projects in New York City. He got the shirts for that. Now he got a whole new line where it's different shit, where he got the whole Queens, the shape of the Queensboro with different stuff. He got the Rotten Apple logo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a Rotten Apple. Yo, salute to you, my guy, because I definitely respect you and everything that you've been doing. And you definitely a guy that be everywhere and out of town. And I've seen him in Atlanta, everywhere, Philly, wherever he goes to it. And that's a dedicated motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I be when I got stuff. Oh, my guy calling up right now. Yo. Yeah, yo, we got Rotten Appleware on the line right now. Yo, salute to you, my bro. I just was letting everybody know, like, who you are. But how long has this been since you've been having your clothing line out?
Oh, man, we've been grinding for, like, 23, 24 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, one of the originators to rep your hood fashion, you know, repping all the blocks, the towns, the boroughs, Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Harlem, Staten Island, Yonkers, down south. You know, we've been on the grind. You know the vibes.
Yo, son, I salute you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? When I moved to Queens in like the 80s and I was living in East Elmhurst and then I moved to Flushing, and like it was a short period after that with me moving to Flushing, I started seeing your clothing line around. And I remember having shirts from like back in the days. You had Welcome to Pominock. You had Welcome to the Bland. Welcome to, you know what I'm saying, to Jamaica. You had just so much stuff. And you still around doing your thing, flourishing, my guy. And now you in Coliseum Mall, the legendary Coliseum Mall.
Yo, God is good, man. But you know how it is. It's the grind, man. We stick to our craft. We stay passionate. We stay reinventing ourselves and believing in yourself. If you believe in yourself, the world is yours. That's one thing. Some people give up. Some people quit. And just like I've been watching you grind, you inspire me. You keep going. You keep pushing no matter what anybody says.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And we just do what we can and we keep it moving, you know?
Yep.
We just grind, you know? Love is love.
Yo,
you know?
So I got a question for you. I noticed like your line is now, you got different like fashion lines now. It's not just the shirts with the welcome to wherever. You got like whole different new designs and stuff like that. Like who comes up with the designs for you now?
I mean, I create my own designs, but I work with a graphic designer. I got people I've been working with for years, you know, graphic designer. I got a cousin out in Maryland, D.C. area. Once I give him the idea, he works his magic, and we do what we gotta do. Like I push the name right everywhere more because there's a lot of people I inspire that's doing what I've been doing, you know, repping the hoods, the blocks, Queens this, Brooklyn this, Southside that, and they forget to pay homage where they got the idea from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't mind. You know, there's enough room for everybody to eat, enough love. You know, it's just certain people, they got more connections to the industry. You know, they don't want to, you know, they want to gatekeep. They don't want to get you to the next level or help you, but they want to steal your idea and act like, first of all, you know, we know who we all talking about. A lot of swagger jackers, but it's all love. There's enough room for everybody to eat, but you got to pay homage. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I got to pay homage to the School of Hard Knocks. I pay homage to FUBU. I pay homage to Shirt Kings. Those brothers inspired me.
Yes.
But, you know, some people try to leave, you know, Ron Appleware out, but we've been doing this.
Yep.
We've been doing this.
And I know
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
I know that, and I can contest to that. Rotten Appleware has been around for a very long time, y'all. I know, because I was buying his shit back in the days. I remember he would come through with the shirts and all of that, and I would get the shirts and rock them joints. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you, my guy, for doing what you do for so long.
I appreciate the love, man. Word up. We the pioneers of representing neighborhood fashion. Nobody was doing that. But you know what I mean? Nobody was repping Queensbridge, Ravenswood, Astoria, Woodside, like putting it on fashionable. We made repping the hood. You know, the rotten apple. You know, you get penicillin out of rotten, you get medicine out of rotten apple. And people that come from the rotten apple, we inspired the world. Look at Nas, look at 50 Cent, you know?
Word.
You know, you get good nutrients out of rotten apples. And, you know, we the big apple in New York City, but we represent all parts of the apple. The good, the sour, the sweet. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I already know, bro. I already know. Like, so look, for people who want to pick up, because you do mailing and stuff, like you mail stuff to people and all that too.
Yeah, I ship out everywhere. Global, baby. Global. Japan, Germany. I got clients in Japan, Germany, Africa. It don't matter.
Do you need a manufacturer or something like that from overseas or anything like that?
I'm working with some guy I go to the Magic convention, I meet different people, but I'm very picky on my quality. Like,
okay.
You know, I can't go to an Alibaba and see myself putting $10,000 in somebody's hand and they give me a decent sample, but when I get to work, it's not the same. So I'd rather go across seas, whether it be Turkey or China, and shake hands with somebody and feel the vibe and feel the energy before I send $10,000 to somebody I never met. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
I'm old school with it. But I got a couple of manufacturers, and you know, but I do it either way. Big orders I get manufactured, and small orders I got, you know, I'm grandfathered in. I've been doing it for so long.
Right.
So I got, you know, however it got to go down. It all depends on that corporate money, how big the money is. Then we go manufacture. How much time we got? You know, we got to factor all that in.
Got you.
You know what I mean? But, you know, God is good. You know what I mean? God is good. He takes care of me. Y'all got a one for nothing, you know what I mean? Blessings upon blessings. Once I'm with him, the world is mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I seen you grinding for like 20 something years, my guy. Like you said, I've been seeing you, son, because we all in the same circles. It's a small circle of people that be grinding in this industry and making it happen out here. And you always run into the same people that's always doing their thing. So I want to salute you. I want to salute you and say, yeah, yes, I'm paying attention, and I'm glad that you could call up here and talk on a platform and let everybody know who you are and where they could find you at, so they could fucking purchase some stuff and get it delivered to wherever they want to get it delivered from. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's Rotten Appleware on Instagram, Rotten Appleware on Facebook, and RottenApplewareNYC.com is the website. Still under construction, but you still order some things. You guys still got to put some things up, but you know, I'm moving so fast. Summertime, grinded. You know what I mean? When things slow down, then I can get back to it. But we still on the grind. I'm on the grind right now, running through Woodside houses, moving at work. You know what I'm saying? And let's not forget you and give you your flowers that you putting in that pain everywhere. I see you perform everywhere, doing your things. You don't give a flying. I can curse.
Yes, you can.
You don't give a fuck, nigga. Right. You get it done. You get out there, get on stage, get on the street. Got your little thugs with you. I remember all that, nigga. I'm proud of you, and I love your hustle. You inspire me. You know what I'm saying? We together. We cut from the same cloth. We OGs in the game, still putting that blood, sweat, and tears. We got experience and we got knowledge, so they had no choice but to respect us. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And I salute you, my guy. I'm happy to have you on the show, and happy to see that everywhere I go, you somewhere with your table with the dope ass quality merchandise, repping our town. Crazy. And I salute that.
Anything you want, I'm with you.
That's a fact.
I got mad love for you, man. You family. So anything you want, anything, I'm there for you.
You already know what it is, yo. That's Rotten Appleware on the line right now on Grindhard TV Podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. Definitely follow him on everything. Pick up his line, get you. He got a bunch of dope stuff. You got males and female stuff too, right?
Absolutely. And we do custom. We can do custom. If they don't want to do the internet thing, they can pull up to the Jamaica Coliseum Mall, 8902 165th Street, booth 150. Pull up, meet and greet, you know what I mean? And we get it done. Whatever you need. We don't gotta just do the fashion. If you got like a family reunion, you got like we do t-shirts for everything. You know, and I can do consultation if you want to start your line, the do's and the don'ts, how I go about it. You know, LLC. You know, we've been doing it, so we spread the love. You know, we give the knowledge and we send ladders. We don't just gatekeep like some of those people that want to gatekeep and greedy. Don't want to pass it on to the youth and pass it on to the people that really want something better in life. You know what I mean?
Yo.
I can't stand when people gatekeep and don't want to help out with little things. Little things mean the most. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I think some people is trying to gatekeep and not let us in, and I'm talking about me and you. You know why I think some people don't want to let me and you in?
They scared of us.
Exactly. I didn't even have to say it. You said it. They scared, and they worried that when we get on and we in that position, that we're gonna go bigger than what they worrying about us going, because we opening up doors for everybody, and we are warriors.
And that's a fact. But do the knowledge on this: can't no man stop what God has planned for you. Can't nobody stop you. So you just got to put one step towards him. He'll put two towards you and show you what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I don't get as emotionally upset like I do. It is what it is. It's my paying my dues, no matter how long, it's however long God say it is. It's blood, sweat, and tears, and dirty gear, and store niggas and drink beer. I'm tired of living life this way. But for how long? Sorry, my downfall. Damn niggas surround y'all, propound y'all, animal instinct. These niggas getting clapped up instinct. You remember, nigga.
That's a fact. What? You already know what it is, yo, man.
Get the fucking money,
That's a fact, baby. You already know what it is, man. Salute for calling up on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to actually get you up here so we could sit down. You could have some of the stuff on the table and everybody could see it. We could talk about it more. You know what I mean? I feel like you need more promotion through my platforms and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You got my direct number, man. You got my direct number.
Yeah.
Just hit me and we get it done. We schedule it and we get it done the right one.
All right, I do this every Sunday. So if you got Sunday schedules, if you got some free time between like 4 and 6 o'clock, for, you know what I mean? Like, then we could have you come up here and we could talk more about it and we could definitely show some of the product and really let people know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because we need to have those visuals out here too as well, you heard? Or I could probably do something at the store with you. You know what I'm saying? We could do something on a location, or you could come up here with a couple of pieces and we could let people know what it is, man. You got to be promoted more because you started a lot of other niggas from doing their clothing lines, and people need to understand where they got that shit from.
And that's a fact. Oh, we closed on Sunday, but Jamaica Coliseum is closed on Sunday. But if you want to go any other day, we can do it in the store, or I'll take time out my schedule and I'll just come to you.
Yes.
We do it.
All right. So yeah, let's come up. You gonna come up here? We gonna make this shit happen. It's gonna be one of these Sundays coming up because I want it done in the summertime because everybody like getting fly and fresh and flashy in the summertime, and we need them rocking that fucking rotten apple wear. You heard?
Bet. Just hit me, man. You got my number. Whenever you finish, got downtime, hit me on the schedule and get it done.
Yo, thanks for calling in, my guy.
My pleasure, King. One love. Good luck with everything. I'm proud of you, family.
Thank you. Proud of you too. Peace.
One love.
Yeah, you already know what it is. That was Rotten Appleware on the line right now. That's my guy for mad years, man. Like, I've been rocking his clothes from the very beginning. So it was a pleasure for him to call up right now and shit like that. You know what I mean? Shout out Big Al 99 that called up. And his momager's on the line. She just said something. She said, world, you the truth. Appreciate you, King. You always show us love. That's a fact because I see y'all grinding. I see y'all. And it's a history behind y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a whole history behind y'all. Yeah, somebody else said, Al 99 be outside. Anytime you want him to pull up, let us know. Oh, that's a fact. I hit them up directly. And shit like that. Me and the momager already had a talk, and we was like, anytime I need them to do something, they're going to pull up directly, and we're going to make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said to y'all, this Wednesday, I'll be performing live at the 1114 DeKalb Avenue members only showcase Wednesday, June 26th, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be in Baltimore with Duke Live. You know what I mean? Like, we got a whole bunch of shit going on. Duke Live is actually coming up here Tuesday for the WNBA event. You know what I mean? We gonna chop it up in that shit. I'm gonna call them a little bit after we finish this show and shit like that. Thank you for everybody that tuned in on the live and everybody that called up and shit like that. Big Al 99, J Funkadelic, Rotten Appleware. We had a couple people that called up today. I don't want to forget anybody. Oh yeah, that's Jay Funkadelic. Shout out D.A.J. Johnson stays on the live. Shout out Rella Love. Let me see who's on this live right now so I can show y'all all some love. Why is it not saying that? Okay. Well, I can't really see who is on there. But that's about the end of the show. I know I got a little bit of aggressive today because I'm an aggressive kind of guy. But I just want people to understand, like, don't play with me, man. And Pop Smoke voice, God, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Don't fuck around, man, because I show mad love to everybody, and I want to see people win. Just like I'm a win. I'm winning. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to if I'm showing you love and I'm doing shit for you, don't do no underhanded shit, man, because I'm not going to take that lightly. You feel me? Everybody that's out there grinding, keep doing your thing. That's what it's called, Grind Hard. It's not just a name, it's a lifestyle. This is Grind Hard TV Podcast. We'll see y'all next week at S.STREET Media Studios. Matter of fact, next week I'm going to be in Baltimore, so I'm not going to be at S.STREET Media Studios next week. I'm going to be on location in Baltimore. But this Tuesday, Reggae Passion Tuesday. Also, we need guest DJs to pull up for Reggae Passion Tuesday for the next 2 or 3 weeks because DJ Wadey Wolf is out of town. So if you're DJ, you're trying to get your shit rocking. You know what I mean? We might have Filthy Rich come up again, or we'll have whatever DJ that we going to have come up and do our thing. You know what I'm saying? DJ 100, I want you to pull up too. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make some shit happen. That's what it is, man. We're going to see y'all next week. It's Grind Hard TV Podcast, S.STREET Media Studios out. Worldorama.